So I've made a couple videos already this morning or this afternoon on Ukraine. You can find those on the channel. I thought I'd just go ahead and put in another one about the Christian walk. There's no better way to deepen your faith in Christ than to put yourself in a situation where you're not benefiting from it, but others are benefiting from you. So you go out and you find people who are in need, and you go and you help them, but you've got to find a situation where you're not going to benefit from it. I don't mean emotionally or psychologically. That's not what we're talking about, of course. You're going to benefit emotionally and psychologically from anything and everything, but what we're talking about is financially. You should put yourself in a situation where you're helping people, and there's no financial gain for you. There's no gain of contacts that can be used for business and things of that sort. Maybe later, those contacts will be useful for that, but that's not why you're doing it. So that's the best way to really test your faith, especially if you're going into a situation where you're having to live under your means, like not under your means, under what you're used to, right? At a lower level of style just a lower level, right? If you're used to living in a very nice apartment and having everything you want, you can go buy anything you want to eat, you can go buy new clothes anytime, and these kind of things. You drive a nice car. Go somewhere where you're not going to have a car, where you're renting a room, even, not even a full apartment. Test yourself, right? Don't take much money with you. Limit yourself. And just go there with limited funds, with limited abilities, like not being able to drive, right, because you don't have a car, and test yourself and put yourself in where the people are and help them. See what happens. That will test your character faster than anything, because you're not getting what you're used to, and your flesh is not able to just do whatever it wants to. You come up with any and every desire and appetite that it wants and fulfill it. Put yourself in that situation. That's my advice to you. If you feel like your faith is stagnated, you feel like you're not being challenged, you feel like you're even starting to loosen your faith and even starting to sin, or you're stuck in a sin, the best way to get out of any of those situations is to put yourself into a place where you're serving others, you're helping others who are really in need, and you're doing it in such a way where you're limiting your lifestyle, your access to satisfy your own desires, and see what happens. See what happens. Do you depend on Christ in that situation? Do you get on your knees and pray and on your face and humble yourself before God? You have to, because the alternative is to blow a fuse. Those are the only two possibilities in that situation. Put yourself in the situation and see how you do. But you need to do well. You need to throw yourself in your face and humble yourself before God while you're serving. You need to get on your knees and pray for them while you're serving. And don't give up. You're there for a purpose. And God is making something beautiful out of you through that situation. And also, He's helping people to have their needs met. If you need some advice about where to go to do that, what situations you can put yourself in to do that, you're welcome to write me, ron.craig@therootedword.com. You'll find that address under the About tab on the channel page. So you go to the channel page for The Rooted Word, and you click on the About tab. You'll see the email address. It's always there. You're welcome to write to me. I can't guarantee I'll get back immediately because of the situation here that I'm in with Ukraine, but I will get back with you. It may take a couple of days. It depends on what's going on. Okay? If we're under, threat of attack, it may take a little longer, but if we're not, then I should reply back same day. May the Lord bless you as you seek Him with all of your heart.